The topic is when I was younger, how I lived in temples with my girlfriend at the time. I went to OSU, and during the summer of OSU, I had a Thai friend. I told you she was in graduate school, Kanya. Kanya invited me to Thailand. She set me up in Banglampu over by Victory Circle or Democracy Circle. It was a touristy place. This was like 35, 40 years ago. On my paper map, I saw Thammasat University wasn't too far away, so I wandered a few blocks away, crossed a very busy highway at the time. I'm sure it's much, much more busy now, probably with the Skywalk, and then worked my way through the parking, past the History Museum, over to Thammasat University. I ordered lunch and sat amongst thousands of university girls, all dressed the same, in the same uniform. So I'm sitting at one end, and I keep noticing one Thai girl in particular keeps looking at me, keeps staring at me, keeps smiling. She's with her friends. I'm a young, introverted guy studying engineering, so I was afraid to talk to her. But I did, and turned out her name was Sinati, and I forget how, but we go back to my hotel, have dinner. I showed her my room, and then we left, and said goodbye, and I don't remember seeing her anymore that trip. But we kept in touch through pen pal at that time, and we kept in touch. And then the next year I went back to Thailand, either the next year or the year after, I forget exactly which, either a sophomore or junior in college, probably a junior. So then we met up again, and I stayed a month at a friend's house, a friend I used to study with at OSU, and Sinati and I would travel around Thailand, and I didn't have much money, so we had very little money. So sometimes we would just stay at the Buddhist temples and live very frugally. When we were around Bangkok, we could stay with our friends in very, very, very dilapidated, almost slum areas. So that was different. I wish I would took more pictures, but that was in the film days before digital cameras, but I remember it almost like photographic memory. So anyhow, we would travel in our travels, outside of Bangkok especially, or to Hua Hin or Phetchaburi, or we took a trip to Surin because she was studying sociology, majoring in sociology, how to help poor people over in the Surin area. So she had a friend there that she worked with. So we traveled to Surin, and we stayed at some Thai temples along the way. And every time we would enter a Thai temple, she would find the monks. This was usually after dark or a little bit later when we were tired, and she would ask for some sleeping mat. And they would show us where we could sleep. We would spread them out on the floor, and then we would take a shower, get to sleep on the sleeping mat, wake up in the morning, and usually have some breakfast with the monk, a basic breakfast, and then be on our way. I'm not sure what she said in Thai to get the monk's permission for us to sleep there, but probably something to the effect, hey, it's my Farang boyfriend, he's poor, has no money, I have no money, can we just sleep here for one night? And they always said, yeah. I don't remember ever having to go someplace else. So that was that. I mean, it was a very fun time of my life, not having hardly any money and traveling to Surin that way. I mean, we rode part of the way on a bus. I'm not sure why we didn't travel all the way or why we spent so much time in temples. That kind of, can't quite remember that part, but it was fun. It was a fun way to spend the night, several nights in Bangkok at various Thai temples. It was the same scenario. Sinati would always, and I can't remember how to spell Sinati. I have some pictures of her. I might put some on this video. So anyhow, that's my story of staying in Thai temples in Thailand.